You want leads and clients. And if you're like almost every business owner that calls me, the next thing you're gonna say is that you want to hire an inside salesperson or an appointment setter to get those leads and clients into your business. And that would be a huge mistake. How do I know? Because I've made that same mistake by hiring that ISA first, and it's cost me a lot of money and a lot of time. And over the last few years, I've discovered the right way to hire and grow your team so that you can scale quickly, maximize profits, and get your time back and have a lot of fun in your business. Let's dive right in. All right, I'm not saying don't hire an inside salesperson or an appointment setter. All I'm saying is don't hire them first. This statistic might shock you, but an ISA is actually the most requested position that we get at All-Star VAs from business owners. It just makes sense. Hey, I need leads, I need clients, staff someone for me that can do that today. Well, it simply doesn't work that way. And the shocking statistic is that the ISA position is also the one that has the highest failure rate. The reason is not because of the inside salesperson. The reason is because the business owner was not ready to take on an ISA. And so what is the answer? Let me give it to you. The answer is to make sure that your systems, your processes, and your business setup is all there before you add a salesperson, to make sure that you have enough inbound leads so that your inside salesperson has people to actually talk to and they're not just out fishing or cold prospecting, because that is the worst thing that they could do. So what is the right way? Whether you need an executive assistant, a social media manager, a video editor, any other position in your business, or that coveted ISA that we're talking about on this video, make sure you go to allstarvas.com, book a demo call. We'll do a deep dive into your business, do a complete audit of everything you have staff-wise, and show you the game plan on how you can add leverage to your business, scale your profit, have more fun, and get your time back. The first thing you have to make sure you do is that you have an executive assistant. I've talked about this on other videos on the channel, but having that executive assistant and the system set up in your business where the EA is taking care of your email, your voicemail, your scheduling, your appointments, and everything else, the 80% of tasks that you shouldn't be doing, so that you can focus on growing the business. Step 2 is you want to make sure that you have enough inbound leads coming in for that ISA. There are a couple different ways to do that. You have to evaluate your marketing to make sure that it's actually driving clicks, engagements. You have lead magnets out that are having people download those lead magnets so that the ISA can then call them. Or maybe you're running paid ads and you have advertisements that are bringing in leads for the ISAs. Maybe you have a big database for them to call. Whatever that looks like for you in your business, you want to make sure that before you hire that ISA, you have a set system so that they have people to contact and set appointments with, because their job is not to actually develop those lists and develop those things, but to call through and do a great job of setting appointments or making sales for you, depending upon your sales process. One other thing you may consider is hiring something called a BDR, business development rep. That's a person that's going to scrape lists, find leads for you, extract data and things like that. Another option is a social media manager first that's going to post for you, that's going to create videos for you, maybe like this one, that's going to set up the table so that your inside salespeople have people to call. Hey, if we're just meeting, I'm Danny, and I want to ask you for a favor. If you're getting value from this channel, hit that like button so that YouTube shows it to more people. It is a newer channel, or maybe you're watching this in a year and I already have 100,000 subscribers. Either way, hit that like button and subscribe so you get notified about videos just like this to help you scale your business and create a business that's predictable, profitable, and fun. Back to the video. So I hope you get what I am putting down here, Tex is saying, and make sure that you have that entire system set up, that you are freed up to actually work with this person, make sure that they are making the right kind of calls and that they are actually setting appointments. Because as I mentioned, the problem typically is not that inside salesperson. It's the lack of a system around the inside salesperson, the lack of a marketing system, the lack of a lead generation system, or just leads in general. So remember, an ISA is not a savior for your business. An ISA is an absolutely fantastic hire and one that you definitely should make and that we staff every single day at All Star VAs. However, it should not be your first hire. And so if you want to go ahead and get started on that process, you want to see what this looks like to actually hire, whether it's an ISA, if you're ready for that, or an executive assistant, social media manager, video editor, or whatever else you need in your business, just go to allstarvas.com. The link is down in the description. We'll have a consultation call. We'll talk about it. We'll do a deeper dive into your business to see exactly what you need and how we can help you at All Star VAs. Now, let's say once you get your ISA, how do you create a business that runs without you in just 30 days? Well, you can find out by watching this video right here.